Does work-life balance actually exist when you're running an online business, or if you're doing e-com, or if you're doing any venture online? And what I argue is, fuck no, it does not exist when you're doing online business. Now, before we start this, happy holidays to everybody. It's Christmas Eve currently. Um, I'm just finishing up doing some market research, at least for another product that I'm running. But just so we can get this video pumped out for you guys, um, I don't believe work-life balance exists, at least not to anyone that wants to create something and get paid and have their own life, have their own salary, have and do everything their own, make their own creations, and etc. Right? And it's stupid because I think work-life balance is kind of like a myth just to keep you fucking like average, because when you're working on something, you're going to be putting an excruciating amount of time every single day. It's going to be maybe 6 hours, maybe some days might be 4, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, just finishing up the project that you need to get done. Now, but the thing is, burnout can also happen, but burnout usually happens when you don't take like a day or two every couple weeks and just enjoy yourself, go out to a nice restaurant, go hang out with people. Because yes, you can always grind, but I feel like you should always be social no matter what. You should always be learning to connect, because you can always grind 12 hours a day, but you can still, after you're done with your work session, go out and go network, go hang out with people that actually benefit you, and I feel like when people do start doing that and they start being more social, as we are social animals at the end of the day, we need people, we need to be around people, we also need to hang out with, we also just simply need to hang out with people, just for our own well-being. But there's never a balance of it. Of course, business will always be on one side of the scale outweighing everything, because that is the most important thing to all business owners, right? And with work-life balance, I do believe that you should set some time out in your week and go do what you like, go hang out with friends, or go to networking events, go meet some other like-minded people, because at least if you do that, you still grow as a person, you still get the connections, but you're also still working at the same time. And work-life balance does not exist at the end of the day. I don't believe it does. People, you can always try to have a balanced life, but it's impossible, especially when you're just starting out, or even if you're running a business nowadays. Most of your time is going to be spent on the business, and you will have some pockets in the week that you can go hang out or go do what you want, but all of it's going to be in the business. And that is the difference between succeeding and failing, is because of that, is the people that do put in the extra hours that are actually good focused work, that is going to separate themselves from anybody else that's doing what their craft or the thing that they're trying to be the best at, right? And especially during Christmas, I urge everyone, even if you are on a self-improvement journey, you're doing anything, is go spend time with your family. You have to remind yourself the reason why you work every single day, and most of it is because of your family. And so take this day and remind yourself, regenerate that battery on why you work, why you set this desk, why you do what you do every single day, why you put in the effort every single day. And this is a good time to look back and see what you can also improve on, because as we all know, 2025 is coming up, and so I believe that everyone should start setting their goals, try to become a better person, improve from this year, and have a successful next year, right? And because every year you should always be growing, you should always be progressing, and always be putting one step in front of the other every single day, right? And when you do that, you're going to be meeting amazing people along this journey, even though it's going to be lonely 90% of the time, but that 10% is going to outweigh everything, because that is going to be what you're working up for. It's going to feel more satisfied, right? And just always grow, and always be around people that have the same mindset as you, always. Because the thing that I personally learned, especially for this 2024, is you can't be hanging out with people, especially that don't have the same intentions as you do in life, because those are the people that often are going to be weighing you down, often going to be complaining, often going to put their own agendas onto you, right? And what I mean by agendas, like beliefs, their problems, and that doesn't benefit you, and that's going to just simply weigh you down and maybe even not help you succeed and give you the same mindset they do, right? And I also realized when you're working, you might not always have focused work, especially when you're a business owner, you're doing business full time. Like currently, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing business or e-com full time. And I do find myself with days that I'm not as focused or dialed in, and I do have some days that I'm very distracted, and that's what I do want to fix upon for the next 2025 year. And I do, it's gonna be a good year. I'm excited for all this. But the point is, this video is just keep evolving, keep grinding, keep putting one step in front of the other, and yeah. But also, before we wrap this video up, let me give you guys a business update. Now, business update for ecom. Currently, we're back in the testing product phase, so I'm getting product tests up and ready. I'm doing market research. I'm planning about a month ahead, so I'm planning products for Valentine's Day now currently, and getting the research done just so I can pop it up in around middle of January, so maybe January 10th, January 15th, I'll pop the product test up and just get a bunch ready to test, because I know Valentine's Day is going to be an amazing year. And also, talking about Valentine's Day, that month specifically, February, is completely fucked for anyone doing e-commerce, standard drop shipping, because all the factories are not working due to Chinese New Year, and it's going to be very hard to ship out products. So I recommend plan ahead for that, be ready, and keep pushing forward. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy this little snippet, this little video, and happy holidays and keep grinding. Anyways, ciao.